Welcome back to WorldBox World Domination. I seem to have forgotten a little bit of tiles of land here, so let's go and fix that right now. There we go. This should be good enough. Anyway, we are here on the map of Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, I believe I have already done this map once, but not with the new update. So it's a pretty good time we revisit this map. I'm still waiting for the industrial mod to be fixed so that we can actually enjoy all of the other maps that I have prepared. But for now, let's go ahead and deal with it by just playing the standard game. Alright, so WorldBox for Domination. You might be asking what it is. Well, the kingdom on the WorldBox world here, you can see, are either put down by me or by the map creator. I allow them to develop to the maximum potential. That means maximum size, maximum territory, population, and of course the culture are allowed to be developed to the maximum level, with help from a little bit of cheating. But cheats are turned off during the game, so I ensure that all the kingdom have their fair chance, unless if they decided not to expand like these guys. Alright, with a push of a button, diplomacy random events shall be put on, and this will allow the kingdom to declare war, make treaties, and form alliances, I guess. But in the end, there should only be one kingdom left surviving, and that will be our winner, the World Dominator. Alright, I've gotten that out of the way, so Fortnite Battle Royale, huh? Well, who do you think is going to win? Who's the one to have the most potential here? I can see that the human have 3 fairly large kingdom. The dwarf also have like 1 pretty big kingdom. The elves have 2 large kingdom and 1 kind of mid-sized. And then the orcs are the one to be nerfed the most. They have the least probable chance to win because they are spawning on islands and all that kind of jazz. Not exactly a good starting point. The most potential for the orcs is acts of us. Alright. Well, to help with the fact that we do not have to wait, let's go ahead and attack. Activate sonic speed here. We should see some war being planned soon. I am very looking forward to a Dwarven victory. They're always my favorite race in this game. Alright, a king has died. Now that would means a change in the balance of this world, and that does actually came true when Rocky Terrell is trying to declare war. Let's see, who are they fighting, or who are they planning to fight against? Spear of Hrim, the Sikin, and Arrows of Anora, along with Green Inona, are also planning some war as well. Let's speed things up so we don't have to wait. Well, here we go. The Rocky Terrell Spear of Hrim war. Now this war is going to be a little bit hang on. This war is going to be quite a small scale war between 2 fairly small sized kingdoms, but the battlefield is going to be intense as always. You can see here, this stretch of land is going to be the main focal, the focal point of this war, as this is the only land border between these 2 kingdoms. A very narrow stretch of land here. look over to the village layer, as this is a same race war. The kingdom that taken control of the enemy territory will be rewarded with a whole new town, and it seems that Bamir is going to be annexed into Spear of Harim. Meanwhile, we are also having some war happening in the other location that we have here. It's a bad conquest between Green Enona and Axe of Us. Good war of the Sikin with the Sikin and Axe of Us. It seems that Axe of Us is being focused on as a potential threat in the future if they did not attack them in the moment. Huge clash between Arrows of Anora and the Rocky Terrell, and Spear of Owa and Rocky Terrell. Seems that Rocky Terrell have not had the best of luck here. The only thing that I hope will happen here is Rocky Terrell being annexed into Spear of Rim, which actually happens, and Spear of Owa stop attacking the Rocky Terrell territory. Oh, wait, wait a second. They still have, like, a town here. Well, this town has been overrun with elves and will probably be destroyed. Well, last building. Look at all these elves, huh? Okay, Axe of Us currently still standing pretty strong against the multiple enemies here. They have kind of managed to do quite well, although in the northern area here we can see that a landing invasion has happened in the peninsula of, what is this called? Nake, or Nake. The elven troops, famous for their archery, are raining arrows down upon the civilian of the Orc Kingdom in a formation that one could call the Arrow Fountain. Some Dwarven troops have landed on the area. These guys are from the Great Bamsal Kingdom. Spear of Harim is trying to create an alliance with Spear of Owa. The elves and the dwarf does not take kindly to the orcs' presence. Holy Alpha declared war on the Sikin. Axe of Us currently still under attack in the mainland. They have lost the farm, which is the most important building in the game. Wait a second, this is not territories of Axe of Us. This is the territory of Holy Afi. So I guess Axe of Us does actually make some progress against some of their enemies. But in the northern village here, they are being destroyed. The Union of Fancy has been dissolved right after it was formed. Not exactly a fancy union. Sorry for zooming in and out, but I can see that the Kingdom of Ak seems to be trying to join an alliance with Holy Rish. The village Nake was destroyed, which means Axe of Us has now shrunken significantly in size. Can they manage to defend against the joint invasion of three kingdoms, Great Bamsal, the Sikin, and Holy Afi? Wait, no, that's not the Sikin, it's Green Enona. The Sikin is actually being attacked by Holy Afi. Now, since Holy Afi lies directly on an island that is separated from the mainland here, but is surrounded, the Sikin is going to be quite a fortress. It's not going to be too much way to go inside of the Kingdom of Sikin, except for like maybe some ships. And here we can see that a landing invasion has happened. Immediately the troops here are being greeted with 3 watchtowers. But these watchtowers seems to not be doing their job very well. The troops are shooting arrows down upon its towering enemies. Oh. Wow, okay. The city of Hua has been taken immediately. Surprised me because I thought Hua will be the second to be attacked if Ofina falls. Then again, Ofina seems to be more resilient. Not sure why. The giant Pep has been slain. The troops from Ofina are destroying the enemy invaders. Impressive. Very impressive. Meanwhile, Acts of Us are getting their ass kicked in their homeland. Although I could not give them too much of a you know. We need to give Acts of Us a little bit of credit, is what I'm saying here, because they are being attacked by 3 different kingdoms. Not exactly, you know, the best situation to be have. The Sikkim is about to be fully annexed here, sitting at 75, 89% now, and it is going to be annexed in to the Holy Afi Kingdom. The Pact of Holy has been formed between the 2 Kingdom of Anora and Spear of Owa. The human Kingdom of Holy Rish is about to attack someone else, and Spear of Harim, Green Inona, and Holy Afi seems to be a little bit more peaceful and trying to join alliances instead. The Orcs Kingdom having quite the bad position of being on quite a small area. It's now suffering from another attack. Already 1 Orc Kingdom has fallen. This might be the next. Urk-Oz has to face off against the mighty Holy Rish. And here we have the Imperial troops marching across the land here, trying to get to their destination. They are meeting the savagery of the Orc, which I disagree with. I don't think they are savage. They can build civilization. They are certainly not savages. I'm not sure why I use the word savage there. I think I'm the one to blame. That's what probably my bias, seeing way too much, you know, media portraying orcs as, you know, aggressive and kind of not exactly sophisticated. Oh my god, I look away for a second and the Pact of Holy has now absorbed 3 more kingdoms. Holy Afi, Green Inona, and Spear of Hrim. Well, this alliance is going to be much harder to attack now. Alright, Spear of Harim is now facing off against an empire of a lot of people. 6,000 strong. 6 times the population of Great Bam Hal. Sao, not Hal. Better call Sao. Anyway, we can see that the trademark Elven strategy of harassing enemy across the river bank. Meanwhile, the city in the south are being overrun with enemy troops. The Elven are here to rain arrow upon anyone who is unlucky enough to stay outside. Or inside for that matter, because they're also destroying buildings as well. The Dorman city is getting sacked here. And I don't see very many troops ready for attacking, ready for defending the kingdom. The northern division here is not even like leaving their post. Meanwhile, the elves are just raining down arrows upon arrows, wave after waves. They're not gonna stop until they are physically damaged by the dwarven hammer. But still, dwarfs are stuck on the other side of the mountain. Oh my god, who are these guys? More elves have arrived And now they are flanking the rear of the Dwarven battalion. Not exactly the best situation for Great Bomb Sao. If we look over here to the west, you see that Holy Rish has pretty much destroyed the majority of Uk-Os. Us Oak has to contend with this destruction here. Sorry for the slow speech, because I am currently not focused on the war. Being distracted is exactly what I'm good at. Anyway, Uk-Os has been shrunken down to the only island left on, the only sole surviving island left in the Uk-Os kingdom, Ropodas, and it is still getting attacked here from the shoreline by some of the most impressive human archer I've ever seen. This average for elves, but human? The human have poor eyesight. Great Bomb Sao, despite their valiant effort, is doing pretty bad. We'll come back there when Uk-Os has fallen. You can see here some of the troops from Uk-Os. Wait, no, wait a second. Holy Afi, what are they even doing here? Uk-Os troops are already eradicated, and now we only have 10 people left in the entire kingdom. 9? And I guess the rest are in this, no passenger in that ship, huh? Well, I have no idea where the rest of the Uk-Os kingdom are, but I hope that they might find a way to, rebuild their country somewhere else. Great Bomb Sao, however, probably does not have that kind of luxury. They are losing everything here. Bear No Doom has been destroyed, and now they are falling into the 10th of population. The last soldiers of Great Bomb Sao still arriving to the battlefield and not quitting. But this is the end for them. 6, 5, 4. Oh, this soldier is actually doing pretty. He's actually holding on. Oh, Belre. I'm not sure why, but he's gaining health. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Well, he's dead. And with him, the kingdom of Great Bomb Sao was destroyed. Alright, the last Orcish kingdom of Ak is trying to join an alliance so that they won't have to be, they won't be attacked by a foreign power. The Pact of Holy has accepted the Orc into their rank here. Although I do think that we must have lost several kingdoms, because the number of kingdoms in Pact of Holy seem to have shrunken down quite a bit. Alright, since we're in an age of peace, let's get some speed increase into the area. Pact of Holy seems to be preparing for war, and the only target is gonna be Holy Rish. This is going to be a big one. Alright, I feel like Holy Afi is going to have a lot. It's going to be a pretty big, playing a pretty big role here in the war, as they are a human kingdom, and therefore they can annex the enemy kingdom. New village. of Dopat has been formed. Ah, it's from orcs, I see. Alright, Inawis is currently under attack, but right now the forces seems to be kind of balanced. There's not gonna be any well, there might be some contest here and there, but there's not gonna be too much change in the population or the territory until the soldiers from this side arrive into combat in the western area. Uh-oh, it seems that Holy Afi have lost several cities to the Holy Rish. The city of Altawork currently sitting at 70%, which means it has stalled. The attempt to liberate the city has been stopped. As being roped into the war here. They have joined the alliance to avoid war, and now the war have been brought to their homeland. And as well, good luck to them because they only have. That's not, you know, Kingdom Ak only have 57 people left, which is not much. Pact of Holy, not exactly the best defensive alliance. It is more like a bunch of weirdo kingdoms who are trying their best not to kill each other. Now this has been quite a disaster here for Ak. Their kingdom is not only not expanding, but also getting absolutely destroyed. Hopefully there will be some reinforcement arriving in the area, because Holy Rish seems to be actually overwhelming the enemy, their enemy, which is the Holy Afi. The core island of Ak still holds strong despite the several buildings here being destroyed. It seems that Spear of Oa troops have arrived as reinforcement. That is a good news at least. And here we can see that the northern properties, the northern province of Kufuina is under attack along with Chuina. But over here in the east, Holy Rish have somehow expanded upon this open land with the village of Gayao. Let's speed things up and see how it goes. Pact of Holy seems to be attacking from the south and up, liberating the cities that has been lost. But in the north, the destruction is more important than annexation, because the northern flank is being attacked by elven troops. That and the orcs have held out for reinforcement, which means get to live to see another day. Holy Rish territory is shrunken down by the year, and now their capital is under attack here. Inawis might be taken over in a little bit of a few seconds, and there it is. Gufuina in base are these two towns left for Holy Rish. Oh, never mind. They actually managed to take over Altawork again. Okay, I guess the village of Kufuina has been completely destroyed. Nothing left to annex. Thank you very much, Elven Kingdom. A little bit of water here. Holy Rish. From a mighty empire down to the last few people holding out for dear life. But no, it was destroyed. The village base has been destroyed. In the Pact of Holy, having no other reason to exist, has broken apart once again. Currently, the number count for kingdoms. Oh, Holy Risk still have one last person left, so if we see some open area here, Holy Risk might be able to resettle upon that kind of area. A new alliance has been formed and destroyed already. That is not a good sign, and it seems the Spear of Owa and Arrows of Anora has met with some difficulties during that kind of alliance forming. Spear of Owa has declared war on Ak, which is not good for Ak, because they only have 90 something people. They have managed to destroy the village of Osias at least, but let's slow down. But we can see here that it will not save them. The citizen of Ak is being harassed on all sides by the elven arrow. They rain down upon the enemies. Alright, whatever. Do not sing random tunes. It might trigger the copyright bot. Last building standing might be this house over here, and well, nah, it's gonna be the well. Alright, read this. Run away, kiddo, before your enemy found you. Run away. Run away. You might someday become the savior of your race. No, no, stop attacking him. Come on. And he's dead. Poor kid. Well, that's probably the end for the orcs. Alright, speed it up to 40, and let's see what happens. Four kingdoms left, and it seems that Holy Afi is currently the leading in all aspects. Another alliance failed to form. I have no idea why. Perhaps the elves are way too... well, they are kind of not exactly friendly toward each other enough to actually form a stable alliance. Never mind, Supreme Preservation has been formed between the two Kingdom Arrows of Anora and Green Inona. Supreme Preservation, once they have been formed, the immediate result here is to attack Spear of Owa, the one that refused to join the alliance. Pretty cool way to forcefully join an alliance. And Holy Afi seems to also be taking quite the interest in the Elven Kingdom. They are attacking the Supreme Preservation Kingdom, I mean not Kingdom but Alliance, right away. Here you can see that's the troops. The Elven troops have been spotted here. This island is a little bit surrounded, so they might face some harassment. Speed up to 40. We can see that Supreme Preservation seems to be pooling their effort here to conquer Spear of Owa, and they might be able to take a village or two, but in the meantime they are having to defend against a huge attack on all fronts by Holy Afi, which is a much harder task to do, because Holy Afi is not here to defend, to annex the cities rather, but they are here to completely eradicate the elves from the map. It seems that several cities far from the Supreme Preservation core has already been completely wiped out. Meanwhile, Supreme Preservation is still struggling to take back, to take the entirety of Spear of Owa. Elven people have two choices. One, either completely annexation of Spear of Oa and form a huge alliance to go against the human, or to defeat the Supreme Preservation Alliance and make peace with the human. Both are tough choices. Spear of Oa seems to be defending pretty well here. Supreme Preservations have lost interest into the war with Spear of Oa. And now they are pulling their effort in to attack and defend Holy Afi against Holy Afi. Let's zoom in and slow it down. Here we can see that the troops, the elven troops, are those are farmers, but you can see that there are some troops here. They are disguising. They are disguising as farmer to ambush to properly ambush potential enemies, but that might not happen here as the kingdom is being attacked from the northern side instead. Several knights from the human kingdom have been slain and dumped into the river. Ships coming across to and fro over here. Supreme Preservation have been spotted in the human territory, attacking from the eastern side the village of Ofina. Elven troops, notorious for being good archers, are now attempting to attack. Now the strategy might be better with some infantry in the front holding back the enemy infantry so that they won't be able to break the formation here. But I guess these guys are running on empty here, so they don't have too much. They don't have too much people to become infantry support. I mean infantry and support. Nevertheless, they seem to be doing pretty well as the village of Ofina has been suffering from some huge casualty. And if we're talking about casualty, you can see here in the war, 3,500 people have died. Let's speed things up again, and we'll see where it goes. The war is still happening. No border changes has happened yet. The only thing that is going well for Holy Afi is that they still are quite capable of defending themselves. But Spear of Oa seems to be brewing some plan. A revenge plan. Spear of Oa, sick of Supreme Preservation rhetoric and the fact that they have invaded them in the past, have now tried to attack Supreme Preservation as well. Holy Afi, however, is building a little... it's having a little bit of a neighbor problem here as Supreme Preservation placed down a pretty huge territory claim in this area. Holy Afi, kind of sick of the war now, they are trying to make peace so that Supreme Preservation might be able to preserve themselves against some enemies. Spear of Oa once again proving that they are not to be scoffed at. They're doing pretty well, even annexing some of the Supreme Preservation territories left behind. Oh, the age of Moon has arrived. Spirit of Oa seems to be planning some sort of entrance in to the Supreme Preservation. Now that they are the biggest kingdom in the elf faction, the elf race, they are trying to join Supreme Preservation as a major party instead. Holy Arthi, however, kind of does not want that to happen. They are planning to attack. Never mind, the King of Holy Arthi is dead, the plan has been abandoned, and Supreme Preservation grows strong once again. Okay, I guess war it is inevitable at this point. Holy Arthi is about to declare war against the elves. Attack happening across the entire continent. Several villages has been destroyed on the Supreme Preservation side. Arrows of Anora was destroyed. Only 2 elven kingdoms left. And Holy Arthi is going to make sure that nobody survives. Let's zoom into the middle of the map here, and we can see that some of this lit up space are like flares. Oh, look at this. This farm here is currently under attack. The island of the northern area also under attack. I have no idea who this is. This guy is from Spirit of Oa, and he is shooting at random passing by ships. Over here we can see that the 2 buildings that are left, one is a mine and one is a tower. Oh, look at this. It's a nice farm. I like this farm a lot. Although, it does feels like they need to kind of fill this out a little bit. Back to Sonic Speed here, we can see the Supreme Preservation have lost quite a huge chunk of their territory already. The number on both sides are dwindling pretty fast. Holy Arthi seems to have lost quite a few troops in the last few years. It seems as Holy Arthi is using this war as an excuse to basically remove the elves from the west side of the continent. As they have made it, they have done so quite effectively, and now they are facing the eastern side. However, the loss is definitely not ignorable. Holy Arthi have lost quite a few good troops, good soldiers here, and the number is keep going. It just keep going down and down. If the population drop by 2,200, they might need to think again about their strategy here, because Supreme Preservation seems to be growing instead. Alright, never mind. Both are dropping, but Supreme Preservation is holding out for much longer. You see the attack are happening on the west side as well. It is some sea-based invasion here happening. See the elves have dropped on the beach, found themselves into the mountain here, and they're trying some kind of guerrilla warfare. Never mind, the sun has gone up, so the strategies are kind of pointless now. And with the age of moon being gone, the elves are not getting as much of a bonus from the moon. So right now they are actually kind of falling behind here against Holy Arthi. Oh, never mind. Holy Arthi is now dropping behind in population. Quite the impressive. turnaround. But you can see that Supreme Preservation is not doing good as well. They have lost another city. The most impressive thing that I'm seeing here is that the kingdom, the target of the attack, Green Enona, is still sitting comfortably at a 190 mark, despite the constant conflict going on in the kingdom. Perhaps they have a relative small size and isolated area have given them quite a benefit. But some enemy troops have been spotted in the area, wreaking havoc, taking down 20 people from Green Enona. This is not good for the country. Spear of Oa seems to have ran out of steam here. Their kingdom is being overrun with Holy Afi's troops, some of which even trickled down to Green Enona as well. Spear of Oa still trying to do their best, kind of expanding a little bit down in the south, but you can see here that it's not very much it's not very effective. Most of these are still ruins. Green Enona has dropped to 129 people. Oh, and it seems that we have entered into the age of chaos. Now the age of chaos is going to make kingdoms much more aggressive. And well, we are already at war, so you know, more aggressiveness doesn't really translate into anything. Spear of Oa has dropped to the 1000 mark, and now they are dropping to the 3-number population. What will be next? Will they be able to defend themselves? Or will they sacrifice Green Enona to keep them in the game? Green Enona population is bouncing back though, so maybe it is not so bad for them. But Spear of Oa definitely is feeling the burnt. Holy Afi seems to have lost interest in the war here, and they are planning to make peace. The good conquest have finally ended with a victory belonging to Holy Afi. But the 2 other kingdoms have yet to be destroyed. The Supreme Preservation Alliance still stands strong. Holy Afi is once again trying to declare war. And once again attacking Green Enona as soon as they bounce back to the normal population. Although I feel like the main target is not actually Green Enona, is Spear of Oa. You can see that the number of Spear of Oa troops and civilian as well are dropping like fly. The territory is shrunken down quite a heavy bit. $600 now. Meanwhile, Green Enona is suffering from a little bit of damage. Not existential threat, but still. Quite a lot for our small kingdom. Quite a lot of casualty. Spear of Oa seems to have received a good news, as the Holy Afi have stopped declaring. Now, never mind, they are trying to declare war once again. They're not going to let Spear of Oa live in peace. And now the war has been fought on the main area of Green Inona, the fire have spread. The fire lit by enemy troops. It's now wrecking the entire kingdom of Green Inona, bringing its population size down to only 77. Speed it up. Alright, it seems to me that they are once again leaving Green Inona to go and harass Spear of Oa. At this point, I feel like just attacking Spear of Oa would probably be better. Instead of just kind of harass them, make peace, harass them again. Okay, they have made peace once again. And we'll wait for like 5 seconds before they actually declare war once again. Alright, 5 seconds is a little bit too... never mind. Look at this. It's already happening. And once again, they are attacking in Green Inona. What kind of grudge do you have against them? Green Inona being served as a main enemy, but the real punching bag is Spear of Oa. They're awakening the larger enemy down before they go in for the kill. Oh, look at that. Orani has been destroyed. I feel like Green Inona troops have done quite well defending their cities. Or city, because they only have one. Oh, another attack. This is like a forever war. This is like an annual event at this point. After years of being in conflict, it seems that Green Inona is actually gaining some population size. I'm not sure how that even managed, how that even happens here, but okay. Spear of Oa have lost yet another village to the side of Holy Afi, and their population is not recovering. Holy Afi having that larger size and much more, you know, power. They're trying their best here to dwindle down the enemy of the alliance of whatever this is called, Supreme Preservation. But the main enemy is actually Spear of Oa, despite the fact that Holy Afi seems to be exclusively attacking Green Inona instead. Spear of Oa. Yeah, their number is not just going down, they are going down very systematically. They are attacking this village, taking their territory, and then still leaving them kind of behind, so that Green Inona gets kind of like, you know, cozy. Another human invasion is going on here. You can see the troops dropping down only a little bit, just enough to distract Spear of Oa from whatever plan the human are planning. And once again, trying to make peace. After every war like that, Spear of Owa have dropped another 100 people. So, you know, we're probably gonna need a little bit of time before the entire kingdom will be annexed. Or we can just wait for the king to actually decisively destroy 2 enemy kingdoms. Alright, troops movement ultimately does not matter here because this area is pretty much an island. And therefore the only way to get to the island is by ship. A village of Roa has been destroyed here. Spear of Owa have lost yet another village to the enemy of Holy Afi, and now they are not sure what they are doing, but it seems that Green Inona is also under attack, which I mean it's fine, it's exactly how it should be, but the better thing to do here is to eradicate Spear of Owa from its existence. You know, for the benefit of Holy Afi, of course. Alright, speed change to 40. I'm just gonna leave this here to run for some time before I come back, okay? And I'm out. Okay, it seems that Spear of Owa has having met with some fierce hostility here, and now the main game has happened. The Holy Afi is now putting down some concrete border on the island of the Elf. This is going to mark the entrance into the island, and they will no longer be merciful towards the elves. Spear of Owa is now the roadblock to get to Green Inona. Well, from what I can see here, it seems that Spear of Owa have pretty much lost. Although they have burned quite a lot of territory from the Holy Afi. Alright, Spear of Owa have been kind of safe a little bit here, but the northern kind of territory has been has seen better days. Alright, still go on, times 40, and I will be back. I came back and I see that Spear of Owa have lost yet another 200 people. Meanwhile, in Green Inona, they seem to be doing quite well for themselves, despite the constant harassment. Spear of Owa need to step it up to defend themselves. Enemies their alliance, you know, little small country in their alliance as well. Okay, well, coming back from a Duolingo lesson here, we can see that the Holy Afi Empire have once again shrunken down the territory of Spear of Owa, and now they are even smaller than Green Inona as well. So Supreme Preservation is not gonna be very preserved in the long run here, and now Spear of Owa has become the main focal point of battle. Fire is being burned here. More troops than I can count. Now you guys should probably stop, drop, and roll, but I guess you guys are quite simple-minded in your programming. Speed it up. Spear of Owa seems to be doing pretty well. They aren't exactly under constant harassment. Most of the time it's just some other dudes. Alright. Hang on, let's continue on with the... Let's continue on with the little bit of thing called Duolingo here. I will be doing it in the background without my audio on. Or I will just wait until these two kingdoms got completely destroyed. Seems the Spear of Owa is gonna be gone the next day here. Coward, once again being the first to go down. Ooh, someone was nasty enough to figure out that this is going to be the most devastating move if you just throw in some fire at the foot of a bunch of clumped up enemies. Alright, that must have pissed off humans for a little bit, so they are now exacting revenge. by destroying all of the buildings and set fire on the biome. They have also breached into Green Inona territory, which is the actual main attacking thing. The target of attack, you could say. Alright, Mora was destroyed, and now the village of Mora was destroyed, which means Green Inona is also about to be gone as well. Oh my god. Dropping like flies. Supreme Preservation has been dissolved as Spear of Owa was destroyed. Only the king is left here and one of the other dudes. But mostly the king. King Yaloon. 96 years old with 30 kills. He's being pushed around like a ragdoll. Yaloon seems to be evading enemy quite well, but his health is still going down at least. Which means we might not have to wait for much longer. He's being denied an access to the ground. Quite a brutal. And he got smacked by a ship. And that, my friend, is the end. As the Green Inona Kingdom is no longer with us. Holy Afi is now the sole survivor, the world dominator. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode today. If you do, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more of WorldBox World Domination. But this is going to be the end. So, goodbye and see you in the next video.